everyone, and welcome to my review of the LEGO Super Mario 2023 Larry's and Morton's Airships set. At first when this set got revealed, I was like, well, this is a great deal because it's $100 for 2 airships instead of $140 Canadian for the last airship. But when I built the set, I realized that the price is quite accurate because these ships are both very small, but the set's still really great. So let's take a look at it. Our first category for this review is information. So the set number is 71427. It has 1,062 pieces. The retail price typically is about $100 Canadian, and there are 3 buildable characters. The next category for this review is the buildable characters category, and the first character we're going to look at is Morton. And this is the first time we've seen this character in LEGO Super Mario. So overall, I think that Morton looks quite accurate to his game appearance. There are 2 face prints for Morton, one for his eyes and one for his nose and mouth, very similar to other Koopalings in this theme. Both of Morton's brick-built arms are on ball joints, so you can make different poses, and yeah, overall, this Morton figure is really great. The next character in this set is Larry, and Larry is similar in terms of printing to Morton. There is a 1x3 brick on the top for his eyes, and then there is his mouth and nose print, and then his belly print. Those are very similar to Morton's, just different styling. And there is a scanner tile on the back, and it takes 6 hits to knock Larry out. And Morton is also 6 hits, by the way. But I think the most impressive part about this character is that there's a bracket used inside of his head to attach this build here. And when you put it together, it's so smooth on the back that it doesn't look like there's a bracket in there. I just think that's really good building techniques that the designers use. So like Morton, this is a great figure. And the last character in this set is a little pirate Goomba to go on one of the ships. And like the other airship set, there is a little pirate hat build, and I believe it's the same build, and it just fits on top without any stud connections, so that LEGO Mario or LEGO Luigi or LEGO Peach can knock it off and get some coins from the Goomba. Our next category is playability, and each ship in this set has 2 main play features, one that's digital and one that's mechanical. So we're going to start with Morton's airship. And for this ship, the digital play feature is I think the same one that's in the Bowser's airship set that was released in 2021. It's this little scanner tile here. So after you knock off Morton from the ship, which is a play feature we'll take a look at in a bit, you can put LEGO Mario on there and then fly the ship around. So with Morton's airship, you can take off this top piece and open up the whole ship to reveal the interior. Next, you can take this little bit of sand pieces that the set comes with, attach it right underneath here, and then you can put Morton on top here, and you have a little boss fight level, which I think is a really cool thing. So you can take LEGO Mario here, attach him on this little gray platform, and slide it back and forth to knock out Morton like this. And it doesn't take that many tries, and he'll fall over, and then hit the scanner tile 6 times, and then you win the little boss fight. So I think that's a really cool, fun feature to include in the ship. Larry's ship also has 2 play features. So the main mechanical play feature is this little anchor here. So if you spin the mast like this, then it needs a bit of help at the start, but the anchor can move out a little bit. So I think that's a really good use of the ship because it's not big enough to have a usable interior like Morton's ship. But I'm glad that the LEGO designers used the space that they had inside the ship to create a play feature like this one. That's a really good use of the space. And then the digital play feature is the same one in Morton's ship, so you can just fly the ship around with LEGO Mario or any of the other characters, and then get some coins from that. The next category for this review is interior, and we're going to start with Larry's ship. So Larry's ship does not have a lot of interior space, but because the section right here is so deep to fit Larry in without it looking awkward, there's not really a need to have much detail in there, so overall it works. Morton's ship has a lot more interior. There's Morton's little section at the top with 2 little prints there, one that's a compass and one that's a clock, so that's more detailed than Larry's little cockpit. And then you can take the mast off and open up the ship, and then there's more interior inside here. One thing that's interesting is that there's a little clip on this side but instead of having another clip to attach the ship on the other side, there is one end of a ratcheted joint, just so that the ship clicks into place a little bit, but it's not hard to take apart. Morton has a little hammer here and a little wand, so you can choose which one he wants to use, or you can use both. You can also attach both of his little accessories inside the ship, like this on each hook. There are 4 little candles in the interior just to add some decoration, and overall, the set's alright in terms of interior, but considering how much interior that the LEGO designers had to work with, I think they did a pretty good job. Our last category for this review is the look category, and overall, I think these airships look quite nice. In general, I'd say maybe they look on par with how the Bowser's Airship set from 2021 looked. Maybe a little better, I don't know, about that much. One thing that's interesting on Larry's ship is that the eyes print is the same one used for the character. The blue shell build that supports the mast on Larry's ship is brick built, similar to the Morton shell, but it doesn't have the Bowser-like shell piece underneath it like the Morton one does. There are 2 sand bucket pieces used in this ship for the cannons, and there are 4 of those same pieces used on Morton's ship. There are 2 lanterns, one on each side, and then there's these nice little prints. Then there is a teeny little propeller using a newer 1x3 rounded plate, and yeah, overall I really like this ship. Morton's ship has a few more issues, but it's still really great. There are 2 gaps below these white and black lantern cabin builds, but they're not too noticeable. Then there is a 1x4 round dark bluish gray plate for the propeller. There are some shell pieces, as you can see here, that are used for decoration, but the main thing that I don't like about this set is Morton's head on the ship. So as you can see here, Larry's head on the ship and on the character look quite similar, like not the same, but quite similar. But Morton's head on the ship and Morton's head for the character don't look that much alike. The Morton ship one kind of looks like a cross between Bowser and Morton. It's not the worst thing ever, but I definitely would have changed something to make it look a little bit more like Morton's head and not so much like a mini Bowser. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed this review, and please leave a like and or subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my channel for more awesome LEGO content, and yeah, I'll see you next time.